Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie review. Open letter to Kevin Feige. Next time, please let Sam Raimi off your leash. After creative differences between original director Scott Derrickson and Marvel's producer Kevin Feige, Sam Raimi was brought in to helm the new mind-bending film Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This change in directors was indeed perfect, with Sam Raimi's extensive experience in both horror and superhero genre with the Evil Dead and the Spider-Man series. This sequel has some few great visuals, action, humor, acting, musical score, although the story felt rushed, unevenly paced, and maybe missing a few plot points. Before we get into any further, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. We'll have a spoiler in-depth talk video later on after this video has released, and make sure you check out all the links in the descriptions for some really cool stuff. And let's get back to this review. Stephen Strange attends his former colleague and lover Christine's wedding, but the event isn't interrupted when a teenager is attacked by a bizarre squid-like demon. America Chavez is a young woman who has the ability to travel through the multiverse, but is still learning to control her abilities. Strange enlists the assistance of Wanda Maximoff, only to realize that she is the true enemy, determined to harness America's powers to regain the paradise she once built and lost during the Disney Plus series WandaVision. Unlike its predecessor that only touched upon the darker elements of the comics, Sam Raimi incorporates horror elements, morphing the film from a comical multiverse adventure to a creepy and slightly nightmarish adventure. America, Doctor Strange, and Christine are waiting in one scene when a shadow rushes past and a figure, bloodied and enraged, appears in front of them. It is a thrilling jump scene moment, and scenes like these help to keep the suspense high throughout the film. In that sense, it unmistakably is Sam Raimi's film. With the multiverse, cinematographer John Mathieson does some fantastic work separating each word from the other with vibrant splash of color or dark, steely grays in location that has seen better days. A scene in which America and Doctor Strange break through several multiverse worlds is fantastic, offering the viewer a window of what is out there. Although the multiverse is a fascinating space to experiment, it doesn't seem to be utilized to the greatest potential. As always, Marvel seems to be playing too safe and not taking enough risk here. It also doesn't help that this is the first film Raimi has directed in 9 years, causing some visual effects look outdated. The popularity of Multiverse of Madness could be due in part to the performance of Elizabeth Olsen. In early 2021, Olsen not only enslaved a small town, but the world that was watching it with WandaVision. It's a continuation of what she accomplished with the TV show Multiverse of Madness. She expands on Wanda's agonizing character flaws, Wanda's transformation into the Scarlet Witch, much more frightening with more generalized motivation for her behaviors. Wanda is not simply another villain. She is a complete and complicated character who is memorizing and steals the scene every time she appears on the screen. Benedict Cumberbatch was great as always and proved once again he was a perfect casting choice, and it was great to see Benedict Wong with more screen time. The major flaw of the movie is Michael Waldron's simple and at times walky screenplay. Multiverse of Madness is frankly a complete mess. Rewrites, reshoots in a 2 hours and 40 minutes movie edited down to slightly over 2 hours leave the film feeling incomplete. Film opening felt rushed with no explanation. Apart from Wanda, the film is so concentrated on its plot that it neglects to give the characters any real growth. The pacing is fast, uneven, and while there is no dull moments, there are a few places where the narrative could have slowed down a little to allow for more character development. It's a major flaw in an otherwise good film. Walton may have created the MCU series Loki, but wasn't the main writer. The screenwriter of other works are Rick and Morty and Community. Nothing related to comics, let alone Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness feels like a wasted opportunity at times. There is a lot to enjoy about it, especially the performance of Cumberbatch, Olsen, and return of Sam Raimi. Horror fans will undoubtedly find amusement in all the horror aspects of the film. It features a number of amazing scenes, including one that will go down in MCU history. There are impressive visuals, although outdated, and a brilliant filmmaker able to express himself behind the camera, if not for just a little bit. Despite the few positives, the screenplay major flaw is so severe that it threatens to send an entire house of cards crashing down. The overall result is a movie that promised a lot but didn't deliver on all the characteristics. Here's hoping for a rated R director's cut. Hashtag release the Raimi cut. Well, that's all the time we have. Make sure you like and subscribe, and so that you don't miss the spoiler in-depth talk video for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And make sure you check out the links in the description. There's like Teespring link to our t-shirts and other merchandise. There are also my Star Wars fan comic, Kira, a Star Wars story link in there as well. And also there's a whole bunch of other links in there that is really cool to check out. So make sure you do that. Make sure you like and subscribe again so you don't miss any more videos, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.